Hello, hello. Hello, Facebook friends? Are you there? What is going on? Don't mind. I was going to say the mess. Oh, my body is blocking all of it. Perfect. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay just like this. Oh, I just came from my downtown, my little town downtown area. Or if I was Lucy Bryden or from the UK, I would say city center. Maggie, shut the door. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can you shut the door?
Yeah, I can shut the door.
Thank you.
Should I grab Maggie or no?
No, you can leave her. She'll just want to come in. Thank you. Hello, Jeanette, Bryn, Cornelia. What's going on? Hi. Everett. Oh, sorry, Everett. I don't know why I just said Everett. I was looking at the dur in Cornelia's last name, and I put it onto your name. Hi, hello, everyone. I just came from my downtown area. They opened a vintage curiosity shop. I was like, what? I already have a really good antique store, and oh man, I was waiting for my son at an appointment for an hour. I have to show you what I bought. I want to show you everything that I bought, but I didn't have time to bring it all upstairs. Look what I just bought. Oh, don't look at my mess. Look at this. It's an oil painting. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. It's not the most amazing thing in the whole world. It's like an original. Oh my God. So as you know, I already have, well, maybe you don't know, I have a giant Art Deco painting that I did for myself back in like a year ago in March. And so this is not the original, this is an original painting, but it's not by the original famous artist who does these Art Deco paintings. But oh my gosh, I walked into this thing and I was like, I'm gonna need to buy that painting right now. I'm so excited. So it's gonna hang opposite of I have a giant Art Deco painting and the colors are the same, that turquoise. Oh my God, I like literally was like flipping my lid. And I also bought, because I collect vintage like appliances, I guess. I have like typewriters and a couple of them. I have like a pink old one. I have a vintage record player way back from the like early 50s in its case. And I bought a 1930s working radio. It's so epic, made by Zenith. Oh my God, I was like freaking out. I just couldn't believe that such a cool store landed like in my hometown. It was so, so cool. I know, I'm so excited. I can't believe like, it's just Art Deco's my favorite. And the fact that it's original, I was like freaking out. And then right when I came home, this was literally 2 minutes ago, I got, look at this amazing piece that I got from Joanne Landry. If you're on here, Joanne, I received my piece today. We had a little swap. I mailed her a book to Canada and she mailed me, this is going to be part of my ink collection because as you know, I collect vintage ink bottles. And she was like, would you want this one? I was like, yes. If you don't, I would love to take that off your hands. So this is going to go in my ink collection. I'm a little bit on cloud 9 right now because I can't believe what a insane lucky score that was. I'm so excited. I just can't even believe it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to take that off your hands like right now. I don't think I've even ever bought like an original piece of art before. Well, shame on me. It's about time that I did and supported someone else. He said he bought that outside the Guggenheim. I was like, okay, there's just way too much coolness going on. I'm just going to need to buy that from you. So cool. And I have a lot of cool things to share with you today. I love that Candy gets right to the chase. She's like waiting for the Celtic Collective. I know, me too. Lucy and I are bursting exciting for that. Oh, you want to see the painting again? Okay. So the original artist is, this is actually a self-portrait of the artist, but this is a reproduction, but it is in oils. It's oil on canvas. It's so cool. Woo, back it up so you can see the whole thing. Isn't that so awesome? So I know, I absolutely was like, I need that. It's an emergency. So the original artist, His name is Tamara, and I can't remember her last name, but she's super famous. If you just Google Art Deco Tamara artist, you'll catch her whole name. And that's her self-portrait, but it's like her most famous piece. And then it's also the most reproduced piece. So a lot of artists reproduced it and sold that. And that's what I bought. But I just love it because it is real oil on real canvas. So that's good enough for me. So fun. Awesome. So yeah, I'm like, woo, I'm like on vintage cloud 9 right now. That stuff is like my favorite. And then like I said, I got this little bling bling. So exciting. I'm sorry. I'm like bursting. All right. How are you? Does anyone, before I let you know kind of announcements, does anyone have any questions? Did you know that it depends which live link you click as to which comments you see? I don't know who you're talking to, Jeanette. Nope, I did not know that. So I'm streaming right now on my page and in the group. So it probably depends on where you're watching from as well. Okay, does anyone have any questions before I go on announcements? I have a very fun announcement. So lots of fun announcements today. All right, well, there's like a delay, so I'll just keep going, but if I'll stop and read your comments. I showed this. Oh, can we start the Celtic Collective sooner? Nope, but you can enroll. Well, yes, actually, because you can, or have you enrolled, Candy, in the supplies classroom is open, so you can go in there and watch all those videos right now. Did you know that? It's called Quill and Parchment. So if you go to awesomeartschool.com, you can actually just enroll into that for free. And that will get you ready when doors do open on July 7th. But I can't open them sooner because my team is not ready for it yet. Nikki Webb is going to be on our podcast very soon, sharing her amazing myths and legends that she brings to the table from Scotland. I'm super excited. Yes. Okay, Jeanette. Just reading comments. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that sees both coming in from both places because I'm the host. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. But I will bring up on my screen any comments that are, things that I'm going to take time to respond to. So hopefully that will help if you're missing any. Emily Tackett's in the house. Good morning, Ada. Good morning. Awesome. All right. So fun. I am having a fabulous day. So where was I? Yeah, Celtic Collective, you can enroll in the supplies classroom until then. Yes, but no, we can't open July 7th. Also, like half my team is on vacation. So I can't move forward without my team. They make me be able to do all the things that I do. So I need to wait for them. I showed this on Facebook yesterday, but just in case, this is in all the classrooms right now for all my club members. You can go and download or just read this whole guide for you. You have questions about where anything is, how to get to anything in your memberships. And this guide is good for all 3 clubs. So this is like an awesome how-to guide that I hope helps everyone. This is super fun and really random, but I've been doing the tone paper series on my drawing YouTube channel. Well, I made my own tone paper sketchbook because I have one that I love, and it has like this really subtle floral designs in it. And then when you draw on top with like the white and the black, it looks so pretty. And I was like, I want to make my own. So I did. And it's here. And it actually looks so good. So we're going on vacation on Tuesday. So I'm going to be doing some lovely sketching in my new tone paper. It's called Sketches on Tone Paper. Because that's what we will be doing. Oh, Tina, you do? That's awesome. So fun. You guys are the best. Where was I? Okay. I have been, yeah, the sketchbook is super fun. I didn't know if it was going to work out, but it actually works. It actually looks great. So I'm really excited about that little notebook prize that I've been doing. Thank you. I'm glad you like that little notebook. I thought it was so nice. I'm obsessed with these covers because they're like velvety. I just want to molest them all day. But I am excited to actually draw on there. Um, 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 um. Just real quick, like business, and then I'm going to jump into some very special Mixed Media Society and Drawing Club things as well that I'm super stoked to show you. I have a pile of art in front of me. One is that we've worked out like refunds for everybody. So if anybody joined like both clubs back, or anybody joined that an annual at any time in the last 6 months, we worked it out. So we figured out all your refund stuff. So if you want to jump into a new bundle, like if you want the Wonder Bundle, which is all 3 clubs, or you're paying full right now, but you want to jump into the Wonder Bundle or any other bundle to save money, we have all the refunds on one sheet. So my team and I can just shoot you back your refund if you want to join and take advantage of those savings. So I'm super happy to be able to accommodate everybody, kind of past, present, and future. So that's the bundles. Okay, I'm going to jump over to Mixed Media Society. So I feel like the Mixed Media Society has gotten a bum deal the last 6 months because I did, in the Fun Fab Drawing Club, I did the whole Whimsical Women of the World series in addition to all of their every other week classroom. So that was like 16 intense weekly lessons. They also had the hands series the year before. When I did January 2020, I did 31 days of hand lessons in the drawing club too. And I feel like the poor Mixed Media Society is getting the bum end of the deal. So I have a special new, very exciting project and series that I'm launching for you guys that I'm actually really, really excited about because I've been doing nothing for the last week except for this. And I wanted to show you what it is and what's coming. So yes, we are live. Linda. Oh, that looks like your dog laying there. Oh, is this the book? You're talking about the book, this one? Sketches on Toned Paper. I couldn't figure out the title. I was like, how about Sketches on Toned Paper? It's a little ridiculous, but so my Fun Fab Drawing Club members, I wanted to come up with a series that is kind of not intense, but like a series that's like a little bit, I don't know, I like series. As you know, I've done the 100 Fun Fab Faces Challenge. That was 20-week series. Gosh, I did a fashion illustration series back in 2017. I did the Whimsical Women of the World series. I did the hand series. And I just feel like the Mixed Media Society needed its own series. So I'm doing a series of Tulip portraits. And I love them so much. And I really hope that you guys do too. So the caption says sketches on toilet paper. Of course it does, Nikki. Of course it does. That's the story of my life. That's hilarious. So the reason that I like series are that they kind of give, as a learner and an artist, like it gives you some momentum. So you can, rather than just doing like a one-off project, which is awesome, and you can learn things and create something beautiful. A series gets you in a practice rhythm, and it also gets you some momentum. And it's something that you can really feel, and the kind of icing on the cake too, as it's a really kind of fast way to level up your art skills without really realizing it. Because you're just like, I'm just doing the series. Like, I'm just doing the series. But I've been doing the series, like I'm rigorously doing it because I always have I'm doing in the middle of books, and I have 3 clubs and 2 YouTube channels and all in a podcast. So I'm always like working intensively. So I am been batch creating these tulip portraits. Just the word tulip portrait just sounds fancy. And even seeing my own development and progress from so I'm going 9 weeks. I'm filmed through week 7, and I have them next to me. Like, showing my own progress from 1 to 7 is nuts. It's nuts. And it's not like something I meant to do. I was going to be like, I'm going to be less good at the first couple and then get better on the last one. It's not like I'm doing that intentionally, but like when you do art projects and you follow tutorials, like you can't help but get to be better. And that includes myself. I'm not outside of that category. Everybody does, no matter where, if you're a baby beginner, if you're super experienced, more art time makes you better. I know it's not rocket science, but when you can look at your own pieces and see it for yourself, it's like the coolest thing in the whole world. And that still jazzes me up, like still. So those series from a teacher's perspective, like that still works for me too. And so it's just really exciting. So I'm so happy to be able to present this to my Mixed Media Society members, who I feel like are like these loyal, amazing friends. And I feel like they've been waiting for a long time, something that's like devoted just to them. So I'm so excited to bring this to them. So I'm going to show you the next 2 lessons that are coming up. And then I'm going to show you the Tulip Portrait 1 and 7 of 9. So you can see the difference in my own work between the 1st and the 7th, and assuming from there you can go. And what else is cool about these floral portraits is that then you can have the skills to go grab a reference of maybe you hate tulips and you love poppies. I actually love poppies, but like you want to do something else. It also will give you the power to grab your own references and like keep going. I'm hoping it'll inspire you to keep going and practice your new skills. I have paint up my arm, I just realized, from all my painting. And then you can go and carry on with your new skills if you want to. So good. It's also, it reminds me so much of, for those that have did the hands series or even the Whimsical Women of the World series, the hands specifically for like blending and shading. It was like when you guys were, when whoever's done that series, it's like, like the artist you are when you start and the artist you are when you finish are like 2 completely different people in terms of the way you see things and your ability to blend and shadows and the nuances of all of that. Like, it's nuts. And this Tulip Portrait series is the same thing when it comes to value, scale, color, and blending, because the whole thing is an exercise on wet on wet blending and wet on dry blending. It's like all you're doing is like picking. And I kind of have become to a game to like, I try to call ahead of time. Like, I think for this one, it's going to be wet on wet all the way through. And so far I'm like wrong in every single one. And we end up not being what works. And then we switch. So there's so much learning, but then I'm just seeing my flowers get like better and better and better and better. So it's such good practice. And I'm so flipping excited to bring it to you guys. So hell yeah, Linda says, which is my favorite quote, no one gets worth with more practice. I know. To quote yourself is really lame, so I apologize, but it's true. It's true. So just so you know, Mixed Media Society. So next week, whose project did I just released Fun Fab Drawing Club this Sunday. So they swap. And then, so this Sunday, we're doing a watercolor florals, little bouquet wreath, which will be nice. And this is a good practice for people that are joining Celtic Collective, because we're going to be doing a lot of watercolor botanicals. Then 2 weeks after that, we're doing, this is good wet on wet practice. This is going to get us warmed up for the Tulip series. Okay. So this is just like a lovely little wet on wet exercise that's really fun and really loose. And I just love the colors. It's very springtime and really, really fun. Okay, so I just want to show you the difference between them. So this is, so then it'll be 2 weeks, and then we're going to launch this flower portrait series. But again, what this is going to end up becoming is like a precursor to probably some portraits after which, because we're going to be like masters at blending at that point. So it'd be awesome to take those and then whip them out on some faces and other things. So this is Tulip Portrait number 1. Okay, which is like, it's a lovely, nice flower. Like, I'm proud of it. I think it's good. It's not too hard. It's not too easy. It's like a good warm up. And then this, and they're all square. So I'm actually building this 9 square grid, or when I'm done, I'm literally going to be putting these on my wall. So it's going to be 3, 3, and 3. And they're all going to be colors. So we're talking about using complementary color schemes to choose the background and the foreground. Each flower, I'm teaching you how to do the value scale for that color, why that's important, how to do it, where to put those in your paintings. And then again, it's like blending practice all day long. And then this is number 7, the Tulip. And I just feel like there's a really big difference between this one and then this one. So I am really excited to bring this series to you guys because I think that this, like an intensive series like this, like I said, is way long overdue. And yeah, I'm just super, super duper thrilled to paint with you guys. So I hope you're looking forward to painting with me as well. Because if you can master blending with acrylics, you can then go on to paint other things. And that's kind of how the hand series was for my people that did that. I'm like, if you can nail these hands, you can draw anything. Like it's cake after that. So this is like, you know, I like to teach through projects. Like, let's not just make a cool project. Let's like learn something awesome while we're painting the cool project. So for me, I'm always coupling those two things. Like make something cool, learn something awesome. Make something cool, learn something awesome. And these series is a great way to build up those skills and momentum. And then having like all these amazing pieces when you're at the end. So I'm thrilled. I'm not going to show you anymore. I don't want to be like ruin the party, but I love every single one. It's so fun. So I'm really excited to bring that. And my Mixed Media Society members, thank you for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. And I promise your loyalty from hanging out will be rewarded with this series. Those are canvas. I know. So that's funny, Tina. So I'm not like a big flower person either, but again, with the series, like it makes me slow down and really like hone in on these specific skills that we're working on. And then of course the repetition of doing and practicing that same skill over and over and over from week to week to week. It really like has me looking at flowers, to be honest, in a whole new light. Oh, I should have brought up my reference pic. And the reference photos that we're working from are like ridiculous. They're from a book I bought years ago in anticipation of painting them. And they're just amazing. And what's also cool is that they don't look anything like, you know, they don't end up looking like they're not like on the same background colors or anything. It's just I'm really going for like the zoom in, like the Georgia O'Keeffe shot where it's like, boom, like in your face, because it helps you on a macro level really dissect like all the little pieces and bits. So it's super cool. Will they all work with a black background? Yeah, absolutely. I have all mine different, but yeah, you can do whatever you absolutely do whatever you want. You can totally, they would look very sharp against the black background for sure too. Oh, that's such a good point. Melissa says they're a great sense of community too. They totally are. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I just have been feeling really badly for my Mixed Media Society members. They're just, they don't get all the series bump. Series for drawing is just easier because it's just quicker and you just have a handful of little supplies that you can hold in your hand, right? So I tend to gravitate towards those because they're like, I move so fast, you know what I mean? So I'm like, this is good. But this painting practice has been amazing and I'm enjoying it so much. And I think you're going to get so much out of it. So yeah. And then I'm so excited to see where we springboard after that. So that's black paint. Yes, that is black paint. So, and then on the flip side, for Drawing Club members, I was going to keep you guys on the same page with Mixed Media Society in terms of doing season of florals. But what I'm really finding is that there's only so many drawn florals that we can do. I just heard something beep. I don't know what that was. Oh no, I got to turn my fan on. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in my room. Hold on. So, so I decided because we did the floral library in the drawing club when we made like 40 different kinds of flowers, and then I have a couple more lessons coming for you. Oh, that's a good question. Sorry. I specifically did not do my backgrounds first, Linda. I actually did them afterwards because the vibrancy of these acrylics is helped out a ton by the white background. So if you spray paint these all black first, it will be super fun and fast and quick, which you know, it's like my #1 things I love about spray paint. The downside is that it's gonna be harder to get this vibrancy. You're gonna have to draw them out, gesso them with white, maybe a couple times and then paint on top. And so I think it'll end up being actually much more laborious and difficult, to be honest. So for this instant, I would not. I talk about that in the lessons as well. I actually would not recommend using spray paint for the first time ever. That's a great question, though. So drawing club. You guys, I'm dying to do perspective with you, like dying. So we're going to wrap up the floral seasons quicker. And then we're going to let the Mixed Media Society people run with that 9-week series. You're welcome, Linda. And let them fly. And then we're going to go and change gears. And I want to teach perspective to you because I'm dying to do lots of things. I want to do some streetscapes. I want to do urban sketching. I want to do some interiors, like furnishings. So cool. So cool. So I'm like a little bit bursting to do perspective. I've been wanting to do this for a year because then what's cool too is then we can insert figures into our perspectives as well. And how fun is that going to be? So I'm like chomping at the bit. And I find generally if I'm like rearing and ready to go, that comes out in my teaching. I teach it better and that enthusiasm, which is super genuine, comes out. So yeah. So I hope that's okay. I'm going to curtail the florals in the drawing club. I just feel like we're limited in terms of like masterpiece lessons when that comes out. Now, if anyone is truly devastated by that and they're like, no, I want to draw flowers all day long, I will go and put some on my YouTube channel. How's that? So we can make everybody happy. I'm a people pleaser. So yeah, perspective is going to be really awesome. I studied that in college. So I actually went to graduate school for design drafting, like old school design drafting with like on like a drafting table, like a ruler. It was still barely 2000 at then. And I did learn CAD drafting on the computer afterwards, but I started out with hand drafting. So I learned all the perspectives. So I did interior design and architectural drafting. And that was my first job I did for the first 5 years was doing that. So I love all that stuff. And it's going to be such a throwback for me to be like back and doing it and teaching it. So I'm really excited doing interiors and like furnitures, but also having it to like be scale and like have all the lines going in the right direction is like so super cool. So, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm laughing at Candy's comment. So yeah, I'm really also excited about that. So the clubs are no longer going to be perfectly married with in terms of themes, but I feel like no one's really going to care. Oh yeah, Maggie. You know why? I think our air conditioning is not working and it's hot. So she is hot. Is what happened to Maggie. Oh, yes. Patricia, talk. Hi, Patricia. It's so nice to see you. Ink, pen, and watercolor wash street stains. Hell yes. Exactly what I'm thinking of. But also perspective on there too. Like it's all good. It's so cool. So yeah, I'm really excited to do some urban sketching. I did like a watercolor cute. It's my parents' church, which is they live in a quaint, super historic, old New England town. And their church is like made out of stones. And I already did that and I recorded it as a lesson. So that'll get us kicked off. And that's just front view. So we're taking it nice and easy and nice and slow. And I'm going to take my time with it because I want to really not make it rushed. I want you guys to really understand it so that you can take those skills and then do my fun projects, but then go off and do your own fun projects too, if you want to too, right? So we're going to start super baby beginner, like frontal perspectives, elevations, the architectural term for that. And then we will definitely be doing some 1 point and 2 point perspective for both inside and outside. So I cannot wait. So yeah, yes, we will do doors. I actually already have a doors and windows lesson for that as well. You're welcome. So yes, I love doors. I love doors. I have like 80 million door photos on my phone. I actually started a class years ago called Oh, How I Adore You, and it was all going to be doors. And I filmed a bunch, and some of those are what you're going to be seeing in well, one of them is all watercolor. So that one will probably be in the Mixed Media Society, because we will be touching on that. The ones that are like flat. I'm not teaching perspective in Mixed Media Society because I feel like that's such a drawing skill. But that being said, we'll be doing some cool, I really want to do some cool like cityscapes in paint and stuff like that. So we will be touching on that in Mixed Media Society, but not with the rigor and like perspective school that my drawing club students will be doing. Oh, good. I'm so excited that you're so excited, you guys. That's awesome. All right. Woo! Nelly, what time is it? How are we doing for time? All right. I'm going to yabbering for half an hour. All right. I think that was all my new fun news. And just before I forget, I won't be live next week because we're going to be on vacation and I'm trying not to work. All right. Shoot me with some questions. If you have any questions, now is the time. What can I help you with? Supplies questions, club questions, YouTube questions, painting questions, any questions at all. Or if not, that's cool too. Let me know what you're working on today. Anything cool? And then I'm going to hop off and I promised my kids I would take them go get slushies. It's a little crazier. All my kids are done with school as of yesterday. So it's a little crazy around here right now. I'm not going to lie. Does anyone have any questions for me? Can we have the name of your drug? Oh, you know what it is? It's called Art is My Drug. I find that when I have space in my calendar, and that's why my team I like covet them because they taking over the admin responsibilities and a lot of other responsibilities means that I can like sit and drum up these ideas. Like, oh, let's do a flower series. Like I can't do that when I'm so busy doing the business part of it. So that I have so much help now, thanks to my gigantic team of people supporting me, that I can sit in the dark and be like, it would be so cool if we did this project. And like, that's what makes me excited. So you can thank my team as my drug and the helpers that I have behind the scenes because they make what I do possible. Ray says, can we join? Can we join both clubs? What is the cost? So yeah, there are July 7th. I'm launching a third club called the Celtic Collective. And that is with my super awesome Scottish friend, Lucy Bryden. And that's going to be everything Scottish and fairies and elves and castles and medieval knights and swords. I'm going to do swords. I'm telling you right now. Dragons. And when that opens, I'm actually opening up everything because I think there's going to be a lot of shuffling around. So at that time, you can join all three. If you join three, it's buy two, get one free. They're $27 a month each, or you can join them for a year. And when you join for a year, you get 2 months free. If you do join two, you get $10 off the second club. So it'll be 27 and 17. And if you do three, it's 27, 17, and 10. Which also turns out to be 27 times 2 and a free club on top. You got all that? It's a lot. I'm sorry. So yeah, July 7th everything will just be open and there's going to be a lot of shuffling, I'm sure. When painting the black in and you go over the flower a bit by accident, what you do, I usually laugh for a while. I usually laugh. I think for all 7 flowers that I've done so far, I've only done like one big oopsie, and then I licked my finger and wiped it off where I went. That's literally what I do. Nothing fancy. I go, oh shit, and then I go, and then I try to get it off. But I also like this area right here. So I'll do the biggest areas with like the biggest brush possible because I'm not patient. I like to bang things out. So I'll use a big brush for the big spaces, and then I'll switch to a tiny brush to get it anywhere that I couldn't get with my big brush. And then this was the only one I actually used the paint pen because this area right here is like tiny. So I actually used a Posca pen just for that. But everything else I just switch. I just go smaller brush sizes as I get my areas smaller, and you just go slow and carefully, and sometimes you have to swear and use your spit. It's what I do, but usually I just laugh. Um, 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 pay for the one rental and then automatically. So yeah, you'll need to let us know. You'll have to, so if you're already signed up in annual and you want the Wonder Bundle, you'll have to cancel yours. Yeah, and you'll have to reach out because we have to do that, all that manually. So we're not going to be like investigating everybody's like memberships to see what they were paying and what they are. And if they need one, you'll have to, but just email me. It's all it takes is an email and we're happy to do that on your behalf. Not a problem, Penny. That's a great question. May I ask a question about heads? Shoot, for sure. Go for it. What's up? Sorry, I'm reading. So, Tina, if you're already in both clubs, you can get the Celtic Collective for free. But you'll have to opt in. You have to like go buy it, and then you have to cancel your current memberships, and then buy the new one, and that will automatically enroll you that into free. You have to opt in to your new bundle choice. Like if you want all three, you have to go grab that one, and then if you're paying monthly, just make sure you cancel so you're not billed again, if that makes sense. And if you already joined for annual, you will be eligible for a refund. Just email us and let us know what you did and that you would like a refund, and we'd be happy to process that for you. Oh, watch you drop baldies. Use a reference, Linda. Yeah, don't go rogue. You need to be looking at a picture. So just like anything, you're going to want to draw what you see. So you're going to be staring at that head and trying to replicate the shape of a head onto your paper. So reference is the answer to that question. The floral canvases are 10 by 10, but you can do them any size you want. I just love a square. And I like 10 is, to me, is like, well, it's actually a little small because, you know, I like to be doing things jumbo size, but it's a nice, I just like it. It's comfortable for me for what this practice is. So if you're monthly, Tina, cancel now. Cancel your memberships now so you're not billed again. And then you can just grab whatever you like to do. You grab your bundle. So far, unfinished. So a little cheat is to when you're using references, and this applies to every reference, not just bald women. Use references that have a lot of contrast. There's a ton of lighting throwing shade places, because then that will inform you where to put your shading, and that will make it'll look more finished. Does that make sense? There's a chapter in my How to Draw and Find Your Style book on like choosing references. You want a high contrast reference. So you want something with a lot of shading on one side, say. So that way you'll have like little, like you have shading here and shading here and here, and then all of a sudden it's more than just like a circle. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Patreon peeps, you just need to do what's good for you because people have been in Patreon getting drawing club for 10 bucks a month. It all depends on when you started. So you need to go and look at the new prices and just say, are those prices better than what I'm paying, or are they worse than what I'm paying? And if the prices are better, then grab them. And if they're worse, then just stay right where you are. Everybody's different. Everybody joined at different times. I've switched my Patreon tiers like 1,000,000 times. So you just have to do the math and figure out which numbers are better for you, and then you'll know what to do. Oh, Joanne's here. Look, I got it. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you so much. Literally beautiful. I love it. I love, 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 love it. Yay. And it came in like 5 minutes. That was like amazing. Want to buy which art book? Which art book? You can email me. Hey, Jeanette, can you reach out to Roseanne? and see how we can help her. Can you email Roseanne for me? And so we can get her taken care of. Chris is in the house. Hi, Chris. Where is the info? So the info is, well, do you know how much you're being charged on Patreon right now? That should be in your monthly statements. And then the prices on, or if you want me, you can email me and I can let you know what you're paying. I don't know off the top of my head. There's literally so many tiers, and this goes back like years. The new prices are $27 a club. And again, the first one's $27. The second one is $17 if you want two. If you want three, it's two at $27, and then you get the third one for free. And all of that pricing will be available like in print soon. Okay. All right. What else can I help you with? I'm just scanning through the comments to make sure I didn't miss anything. And just so you know, emails. Well, if you're a club member already, all of our emails are in this box of which is in your club on the back page. If you ever want our email addresses, this is all my helpers and myself and our emails. Okay. So, and it says what we help with. So if you have questions about Patreon, I would ordinarily send you to Tara, but she's actually going on vacation. So you can just email me, Karen at awesomeartschool.com, and I'd be happy to answer everybody's questions. Yes, you do nothing. Yeah, if you're getting a good deal, don't do anything. Always take the cheapest route possible. Always. Just don't move. Yes. All right. All right. Is that it? Anything else before I go? I think I got everything. I'm gonna go hang up my new picture. Actually, I owe my kids slushies. That's what I'm gonna go do first. But anything else before I go? Woo! Patreons. I actually well, right now, no, you can no longer access the clubs through Patreon. That's no longer available. So it's just something I used to do. So Patreon used to let you into the clubs at one time cheaper, at another time more expensive, and then also used to let you get into the clubs while I was closed for enrollment. But I'm not doing Patreon. I still am on Patreon, but I'm not on Patreon. You can no longer get access through Patreon unless you're still there getting access through Patreon, in which case you can, but not new people. So there's no advantage to going over there for club access, if that makes sense. It was really confusing, everyone. See how confused you are? That's why I stopped doing it. Oh, I will post a picture when the new painting is on the wall. I know, I'm so excited. I'll do a little panorama. Thank you. Yeah, if I'm quiet next week, I'm on vacation. Tara's on vacation. Amanda's on vacation. Gretchen's on vacation. A lot of my team, a lot of us are gone next week. So it's going to be, it might be a little quiet, but please keep posting. And actually, I'll probably be posting pictures of my art and putting them like you. Instead of posting lessons, I'll be, which I will be, of course. You know, I'm not going to leave you hanging with no lessons. But I'll probably be actually posting my fun, like for me art, which never even happens anymore. So that will be excited. I'm going to bring my new sketches on toned paper. Look at drawing here. I'm going to bring my China markers and my white paint pens and do some drawings in there. So... oh, thank you. Jeanette is going to be here. Bryn is in the house. Moderator Bryn is here too. So if you guys have questions. Oh, and before I forget, can you please not post videos in the feed? I almost forgot. It kind of clogs up the feed. I want to keep the feed just art. There's students here that are terrified to post. They're lurking. And they're not going to post anything. And I don't mind a video personally, but I like the feed to just keep our art. So kind of almost keep it academic, so I can make sure I can get eyes on there if people have questions. And the videos kind of make everything like a little like overexcited, and then it kind of pushes our art to the second, like to the back seat, and then I feel bad. So, you know, there's many millions of art groups. You can share your videos there. Not that I don't love you. It just I want to keep the feed about students. Oh, congratulations, Emily. That is humongous. Yeah, just email it to me or post it in the group. Okay, congratulations, Emily. That is humongous. That is awesome. Yeah, we were going to go to Vegas, and then we found out it was 115 degrees. So we're like, no. So we're just going to go sit by a lake. It's so nice. I can see Facebook user, but if you read in the post, it'll say if you're using StreamYard, add your name to get permission. You just literally click that link and put your name in, and then I'll see your name. Oh, yes. Oh, Linda says, way to go, Emily. That is humongous. That's seriously so, so huge. That is awesome. Congratulations. Anyone else have some good news they want to share? 'Cause I want to hear it before I go get slushies because my house is 9 million degrees. Anyone else have some good news they want to share? I'll share my little Maxadoodle. My youngest got a 99% on his national Latin exam. So cute. My little little brainiac that he is. It is huge, says Linda. Amen, sister. Totally agree. All right. Well, hit me with some good news. And then I got to sign off and get ready, get packing for our vacation home. All right. We good? We good? All right. Well, oh, it says, congrats, Max. I know he's so cute. He's such a nerd. He's very serious. Mom brag moment. He got a 196 on his report card, and his other 7 grades were all 99s or 100s or higher. I'm like, dude, you are not my son. I know. He's so smart. I love him. He's so cute. And all the mamas whose kids are on break, good luck. Art is a great therapy for you. So I highly recommend it. I think that's why I'm throwing myself into this Tulip portrait series, is because my kids are like descending on me. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in my art room. I can't talk to you right now. Oh, so funny. I know. He's so funny. So all the mamas out there, good luck, because summer is here. Sometimes that's a blessing. Sometimes less so, having your kids home all summer long. But yeah, we'll see. Wish me luck. And I will be wishing you luck the same. I know his PSATs are going to be bananas. He's a smart cookie for sure. Takes after Sean. Oh my gosh. I'm very much more balanced. I was like an AB with C's sprinkled here and there for good luck over the years. But yeah. Awesome. All right, my friends. Well, it was super good hanging out with you. I'm not going to be here next week because I will be chilling by the lake. And then I will be back the week after that. And we can hang out again. All right. I love you so much. If you have any financial questions or art issues, just email me at Karen@awesomeartschool.com. Merit scholarship would be amazing. We would greatly appreciate it. Bye, ladies. I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.